Okay, in this video, I'll show you guys a hearty example of a quotient rule question for the derivative of this function. So, here we go. This right here is trickier, so do it extra carefully. First of all, we are going to square the denominator, and this original function has been squared already, but when you differentiate this, you still have to square the denominator because the quotient rule says so. So let me just go ahead and put down 1 plus 5x squared, and this was the original denominator, but I will have to square the denominator because of the quotient rule. So we'll actually end up with 2 to the 4th power for the next step. Anyway, to continue, I will bring down the bottom function right here. So I will put down 1 plus 5x squared, and then we multiply by the derivative of the top function. Derivative of x squared is 2x. And the quotient rule says we will have to subtract the top function, namely x squared. And here's the tricky part. We are going to multiply by the derivative of the bottom function. So ignore the top. Look at 1 plus 5x in this parentheses and then to the second power. To differentiate this, we will first bring the 2 to the front and then minus 1 to the exponent. So let me put that down. We multiply by 2 parentheses to the first power, and the inside stays the same, namely 1 plus 5x. Right, so you just bring the power to the front, minus 1, that's what we have. However, we also have to remember the chain rule. Chain rule says we have to multiply by the derivative of the inside. Derivative of 1 plus 5x, it's just a 5. So we multiply by 5. So let me just write this down for you guys. This part is the derivative of the bottom function, namely 1 plus 5x to the second power, like that. And once again, we brought the power to the front, minus 1. That's how we got this part. And then we multiply by the derivative of the inside because of the chain rule. That's how we got this 5. And now this is all the calculus steps. The rest is just algebra. So let me know. You can comment down below. Do you like calculus more, or do you like algebra more? Yeah, just leave a comment down below and let me know. Anyway, for the rest, we're just going to multiply things out, especially on the top, and hopefully we can combine things and then cancel things out nicely. And let's see. Right here, I have 1 plus 5 and then 1 plus 5x and then square, right? So let me just multiply this out right here. We can use the binomial formula. Namely, we can just do 1 square, which is still 1. And then we add 2 times this and that. 2 times 1 is 2, times 5x is 10x. And then we add it with this square. 5 squared is 25. X squared is just x squared. So that's what we have. So this part is for that. And I will take the 2x, multiply. Okay? So 2x times 1, we get 2x. 2x times 10x, we get plus 20x squared. And then 2x times 25x squared, we get plus 50x to the third power. Yes, all of a sudden we got 50, but it's okay. Yeah. All right, so that's for this part. You multiply the power and then you distribute. And then we are going to work out this part. And maybe you want to do it on the side so it's slightly more clear. Perhaps I'll do that for you guys. This right here is negative. We have the 5 times 2, which is 10. And then we have this x squared. And then we multiply by 1 plus 5x to the first power. Once again, I brought out this negative right here. And then 2 times 5 is 10. And we have this x squared. And then we have this. I will just look at this and then distribute. So negative 10x squared times 1 is minus 10x squared. And then negative 10x squared times plus 5x is negative 50x to the third power. Aha, another 50x to the third power, and this is the negative version. Anyway, on the denominator, second power, you multiply the powers, you get to the fourth power. I will write down 1 plus 5x to the fourth power. On the top, positive 50x to the third power and minus 50x to the third power cancel each other out nicely. And then what else can we do? Well, this is positive 20x squared, and then we minus 10x squared. So we have positive 10x squared, right? So let me just write this down. I will write down the 2x first, and then this and that is plus 10x squared over this for the denominator, 1 plus 5x to the fourth power. And then on the top, we can factor things out. Let me factor out 2x. And then 2x becomes 1 in this parentheses plus this, you factor out the 2x, so we have 5x over that right here, namely 1 plus 5x to the fourth power. And notice this and that, they have the same parentheses, same base. So remember, this is to the first power. We can cancel one of them out, right? So this becomes the third power. In the end, we have 2x on the top over this, which is 1 plus 5x, and then raised to the third power. And you cannot get any simpler than this, so this right here is the answer. All right, so hopefully these videos have been helping you with your derivative skills. So let me know, comment down below. So do you think that you can take the derivative now, right? That's it.